Hello, welcome back to episode number 22 of Bedtime Stories with VJ. VJ is back with another story of an other smart and brave child, of a child who uses her imagination, who uses all that she has learned from her books to save lives, to do something great, to do something new. These bedtime stories by VJ are written by me exclusively for my children who log in to hear my stories every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I read these stories at 8 p.m. sharp because I believe that all the children should be going to bed by 9 o'clock. Anybody who's a child should have finished their dinner by now and should go to bed by 9 o'clock, because only then will you be able to sleep well, and only when you sleep well will you grow. So great. So today we are going to listen to the story of a girl named Divisha. And Divisha is a special girl because she is someone who follows all our stories. So every time VJ comes with her bedtime stories, Divisha is there. Here, Divisha is here. Hi, Divisha. So happy to have you here. And I hope you're all excited and charged up to hear this story about yourself. So let's not waste any further time and let's just go right into it. Let me see if my audio is loud enough. Yes, okay. So, this is the story of Divisha. Kind hearted, generous, spirited, and imaginative Divisha. Divisha loved adventure and was always making up stories of adventure or trying out new things that gave her a thrill. If she had to go to school, she would pretend that she was in the jungle, making her way through the thick bushes to reach a place where people lived. So, what would she do? She would jump over rocks, jump across potholes. She would pretend that the cows on the street were elephants, and she would hide every time and a cow came by, because in her mind, in her story, those cows are elephants. And if she saw a dog on the street, the dogs were lions. So she would hide and crouch behind a car or a bus or a bicycle and wait till the dogs passed before she ran into her school compound. So she was that imaginative. Or so say, otherwise what she would see, she would pretend that she was a spy or a detective who was on the lookout for the most dreaded terrorist. And then she would hold her toy gun in her pocket like this. She'd hold her toy gun, she'd keep it like this, and that she would pretend that she was on the lookout for the terrorist. So she would hold her gun like this and look here and look there, and then point and then keep it back, and then she would pretend that she was catching a terrorist. And you know how spies are and how detectives are. When they see somebody who they are suspicious about, they look at them like this. So Divisha would look at people like that on the road. If she thought that they were suspicious looking, she would have so much fun. And you know why she could think of so many things? Is because she used to read or she used to listen to stories, and so she had a very vivid imagination. Okay, so now one day Devisha was on her way to DMart with her mom and her dadi. They had wanted to go to buy the monthly groceries, and so mom, mummy, dadi, and Devisha decided to go to DMart. Mummy and Dadi had a whole list of things that they wanted to buy for the month: chawal, atta, shakkar, and soap, and all of that. And Divisha also had a list of things she needed. She needed new shampoo, she needed soap, she needed powder. And you know what? She had done very well in her class test. So her daddy had given her 100 rupees and said, Ja beta, teko jo kharidna hai kharid le. So she wanted to buy something special for herself. She was not sure what she wanted to buy, but she knew that she had to buy something special. And so she told her mama, Mama, aap hai na, आप अपनी खरीदारी करो. I will go around DMart and whatever I like, I will pick it up and then I will meet you at the checkout counter. So Mama said okay, because they go to the DMart often, na. Now the pathway to DMart was very, very narrow. And that day, it was like the whole world had come to shop at DMart. So there were cars and bikes and auto rickshaws and people all jamming that narrow road. After waiting for some time in the car, Mummy said, Chalo, we'll go walking, because if we sit in the car, we will be sitting here only. So Mummy, Dadi, and Divisha got off the car on the main road and decided to walk to DMart. As usual, Divisha pretended. She pretended that she was a detective and she was on her way to solve a big case. And so, what did Divisha do? She pretended that this was her gun. She kept her gun over here and then she would look into each car window. Koi hai? Suspicious people I can see. Or she would look at people riding the bike. She would look at them like this. Kuch to gadbad hai. Or she was doing this all the time. She was pretending to look into the cars. She was looking at the bikers suspiciously, and you know what, she was also imagining that maybe suddenly somebody will jump out from behind the bus and attack everybody, and Divisha would save the world. As she was peering into all the cars, she looked into one car and walked, and then she realized that something was not right. So she went back and she looked into the car again. And what did she see? Can you imagine what she saw? She saw a small child in the car, all alone, crying loudly. The car was locked and the window was also closed, but only a little bit there was open so that there would be air and wind going into the car. There would be air circulation. But the car was locked and the child was all alone in the car. There was no adult in the car or even standing outside the car. Sometimes we do that, no? We get out of the car and then we stand outside, we lean on the car door like this while the children are sitting inside. Adults do that, no? But here, this child was all alone and there was nobody around. Divisha was shocked. How could someone leave a child in the car? The child looked not more than 3 or 4 years old, such a small baby. And she looked really frightened. And she was sweating because the car door was closed. And she was crying non-stop. Maybe she was scared. Maybe she was lonely. Maybe she didn't know what to do. Oh my God. Divisha looked around to tell her mother. But her mama was not there. Her mama had walked ahead. Mama and Dadi had walked ahead. There was nobody there. So Divisha ran quickly to her mama and stopped her mama. Mummy, 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 ruko, mummy, wait. There's a child trapped in the car over there. एक बच्चा है कार में बंद है. Now remember how I told you that Divisha used to imagine things and like to tell stories? So mummy said, chup kar Divisha. There's nothing like that. Chup chap chalo market. So Divisha said, nahi mummy, promise, koi hai. But her mother was not ready to believe her. Divisha insisted and kept pulling her mother to the car. But now mummy was getting angry. And so was Dadi. So mummy shook her hand and said, chup kar, chup chap chal mere saath. Divisha was behaving like a brat, screaming like this in the middle of the road, saying there's some child locked up in the car. ऐसा होता है क्या? कोई करता है क्या? Your stories are all wonderful, Divisha. तुम्हारी कहानियां बहुत स्वीट होती है, बहुत अच्छी होती है, बहुत इमेजिनेटिव होती है. बट कभी तो सच बोला करो. Even दादी said, बस कर बेटा, अभी लेट हो रहा है, चलो हमको डीमार्ट जाके सामान खरीदना है, वापस घर भी तो जाना है. Now Divisha was desperate. She knew she had to do something. She had to save that child. So she begged, दादी प्लीज, दादी मैं झूठ नहीं बोल रही हूँ, मैं कहानी नहीं बना रही हूँ, दादी प्लीज, मम्मी प्लीज चलो, मम्मी प्लीज, एक बच्चा है मम्मी, कार में बंद हो गया है बच्चा, बच्चा बहुत रो रहा है, मम्मी प्लीज प्लीज प्लीज, आपको मेरी कसम प्लीज. Now when she said like that, मम्मी realized इतना तो वो नहीं बोलेगी, सच में कोई प्रॉब्लम है. So mummy said, what are you saying? So Divisha said, Mama, there is a child sitting all alone in the car over there. She's locked up. She's crying. She's sweating. She's scared. And there's nobody around over there to help her. Mama, please, let's go see what is happening. So now Mama realized, and Divisha was almost in tears. उसको रोना आ रहा था because nobody is believing her. But seeing her eyes filled with tears, Mama realized, this is probably not a story and सच में ऐसा कुछ है. So Mama went with Divisha to the car and she also looked in. And she was shocked. Divisha was right. There was a child locked up in the car and the child was crying. Oh my God. And when Divisha's mother looked clearly, she saw that in the front seat, the driver's seat, there was a man who was like this. So she knocked on the car door. Knock, knock. Utho, bhai sahab, utho, utho. But the man was sleeping like this. Maybe he was unconscious. And that is why he couldn't hear the child cry. And that is why he couldn't hear people banging on the window. So Divisha's mama and Divisha called out everybody, Bhaiya aao, dekho koi bacha fas gaya andar, please come help this child, she's stuck inside. Divisha quickly ran and got the watchman of DMart, and soon a crowd gathered around the car. Somebody called the police, somebody dialed 100, somebody called the ambulance because they were sure that the person who was sleeping in the front seat was unconscious. He was not well, which is why he couldn't hear his child crying. Luckily, the police was on a patrol near the DMart. So the police also arrived quickly. And what did they do? They told everybody, stand back, stand back. And then they broke the car window. And they opened the car, and Divisha's mama quickly picked up the small baby and hushed her. Shh, bacha chup ho ja, chup ho ja. And she gave her water to drink. The poor child had been crying for so long that she had gone completely dehydrated. She was completely parched. So Divisha's mama gave that child water. And the ambulance also arrived. So they quickly carried the child and the father who was sleeping in front. He was not sleeping. What Divisha guessed was correct. That man had become unconscious because he was not well. So somebody helped the ambulance nurses pick up that man and put him in the ambulance. Somebody carried the child into the ambulance, and the police and the ambulance took the baby and the father to the hospital. And so, because of Divisha's quick thinking and very good observation, Divisha was able to save the life of her father and his child. And so, Divisha, who always played a detective or a spy out for an adventure, got the biggest adventure of her life, and everybody called her the hero of the place. So, Divisha, do you like the story? In this story, you have used your imagination, you have used your curiosity, and you have saved someone. And I want every child out there, all my children who are listening to me, I want you to use your imaginations. I want you to use your creativity. And I want you to be able to write stories. I want you to be able to tell your stories because imagination keeps your mind ticking. It gives food to your mind. I'm so glad, Divisha, you like the story. Please share it with all your friends and let everybody know that bedtime stories with VJ are stories for you children, and stories where you children are the stars, the heroes, the best children in the world. All right. Now I will be back on 25th. It's 25th Friday. Yes, on Friday with a story on Christmas, because Christmas is on 25th and we'll have a nice, jolly, good time. All right. With that, I end today's episode number 22 of Bedtime Stories with VJ. Good night. Take care. Sleep well.